Hello. Good afternoon. I got to start the stream a little earlier than usual. Uh-oh. Hold on. We have thunderstorms coming? Come on, man. It's not even fair. It says this afternoon, so it looks fine. Probably won't lose power or internet. All right, let's keep working on creatures. I think the drone and the sentry, or the drones and the rustic ravagers are done. These guys still need a brain. Pretty hardcore. But these are gonna be like the last thing I do. I'm gonna do the sentries first, and then I think this is gonna be a multi-phase boss. Kind of see it in comparison to you. It's like a mini boss. Oh my god, that sneak. I didn't even notice it over with the stone. This thing is going to break some hearts, I think. It's gonna downright break some hearts. And I also have to decide when these things are gonna spawn. I unfortunately don't have the ability to easily make it to where these things spawn within a certain season or a certain month. You know what? Maybe I do. Okay. What I can do... I just thought of this. Through the JSON, there's no easy way of doing it. I think I can do it. I think I can do it. It's going to be a similar way to how I disable creatures. But basically, like, if it tries to spawn one of the elementals that's, you know, like a fire elemental in winter, I can just say, nope, you can't do that, and then just remove it, like, immediately before it even has a chance to, like, get added to the world, right? Like, I can intercept it, like, on initialize, right, on spawn, and I can just eradicate it. So, and I'm also trying to think how I want these, you know, like how I want everything to spawn. Oh, a bunch of people are thumbs-upping something. Nice. Yeah, so I guess I have to decide how, like, what month, you know, all of these are gonna kind of spawn in, right? I would like, these are separated right now because these guys will attack these guys if they can see them. Like, these are the opposing elements right now. Look at them. It's like they're about ready for a brawl. I did fix these guys up. They do hit pretty hard, especially if you have no armor on, but it's only melee. And if you notice, they all have their weakness and their strength. A strength is going to heal them for whatever the damage is. So you're really gonna wanna, you know, be careful with that. Actually, I think the strength is maybe too powerful. I think I need to, I think it takes, like, whatever the damage amount is and then applies that as the direct heal. So I may have to tweak that based on feedback, but I think next thing we'll do is we will work on these sentries. The sentries are going to do a ranged attack, so we're going to have to create some AI for a ranged attack. We're going to have to create something as well for a specific elemental projectile for each ranged attack. So, like, the fire, I want this guy to shoot, or the sentry, the fire sentry, to shoot fireballs. Oh, here we go. Here's all the sentries. Right, so fire, lightning, you know, the works. They need to be able to shoot their elemental, you know, damage. And I also want them to, like, seek you as well. So I don't want them to be like, oh, it's just kind of floating in the air and it never comes down and it's just bombarding you with things. I want it to, like, actively, like, fly up to you while it's shooting you, so it gives you a chance to, you know, hit it with melee if need be. So we are going to have to do that as well. I'm just going to clean this up a little. There we go. That's better. All right, so let's start working on these sentries. I want to get these guys going. Man, I spawned one in there too. I'm just trying to kill myself now. Their explosions are like average. They won't necessarily kill you unless you're low on health, but it does hurt quite a bit. I may up the player damage. Like, I like the damage that it does to terrain. I'm not gonna increase that at all, but I think I may make it hit players a little harder, in proportion to, like, how close you are to the center of the explosion. Man, I kind of wonder if never mind. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, Rustic Ravager. Yeah, it's the Rust version of it. I thought so. All right, let's work on the sentry. So I got the sentry code here. I don't think I need to have this code in here. I don't need an AI task to get out of water. I'm going to accomplish that with within the class file. So right now, these guys will just kind of wander around. I'm going to pull up my other mod. And let me close out of this. Boop. Lunatic, hey, just popping in to say hi. Hope you have a good stream. Good luck on the elementals. Thanks. Yeah, they are definitely looking pretty good. Pretty good. I saw your I saw what you put in the Discord. I totally forgot to reply to it. Like, it was one of those things where I was at work and I read it all, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I'll have to get back to a keyboard, and I'm just now realizing that I didn't even reply back. Yeah, there's a lot with, like, the temporal storms and stuff. They are I'm trying to stay away from things that are going to make server admins, like server owners, hate me. People are already going to be upset that I'm going to require temporal storms, you know, to be able to, like, attune to elements and stuff. So, because that's something that, like, weirdly enough, most people disable, like, temporal stability and whatnot. And people were not happy when you had to lower your temporal stability to... Everyone was fine when they're like, oh yeah, for mana regen, sure, it can use temporal stability. I'll just disable it and it still works. But when I'm like, nah, to unlock magic, you need to lower your temporal stability. Oh, people were in an uproar. But it's disabled. What are we gonna do? I don't know. Play the game as intended. I want to use it. But yeah. Yeah, fair enough. All right, so let's work on these sentries. So the sentries are going to have a ranged elemental attack. I'm going to need a seek, a flying seek, and I'm also going to need, of course, like a throwing kind of ability, right? Because it's going to have to shoot the projectiles. I like the temporal stability. It's a cool thing. It is, yeah. Like, it makes this game unique, right? That's part of the whole Eldritch theme. So why not have temporal stability? I think it's really cool. The one thing I hated about it was the fact that, like, I like to burrow into the ground and you know, have, like, a subterranean lair. So temporal stability, like, it lowers, you know, faster, like, the lower you are in the Y value, right? but I put in a magic station that mitigates that, right? So I won't lose temporal stability, you know, as long as I'm running the stability stabilizer. So I could be a dwarf again, so I'm good with that. I also had a temporal storm for the first time. I died a lot. Yeah, when that temporal storm's coming, I'm like getting flint spears ready. I'm like I am ready to rumble. Nice wide open area, right? Wide open field. It's hard with I make a creature mod as well, my Eldritch Monsters mod, or Eldritch Creatures. Temporal storms are hard with them, because they'll just start spawning my unstables, and you know, a bunch of spiders, right? The skeletons will start coming up trying to pound on your door. Like it's brutal. The ghosts, oh my god, the ghosts, like, I need to nerf them a little, I think, because it's just, they're nasty. Just pop up through the floor and start shooting you. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. All right. Oh, I can't wait to, like, make these things spawn in certain months. I'm so glad that I just thought of, like, how to do that. Because I was depressed. I'm like, oh man, I only have like temperature and rain, and this isn't good at all. Yeah, take that. All right, sentries. Sentries. I need to open up the Eldritch Monsters mod. Because I already have this these AI tasks pretty much done. I'm gonna have to retweak them. I'm going to have to specialize, like pick specifically what element is going to be shot out, like what the spell is going to be. So I'm also going to have to either designate, make a spell library for creatures, or I'm going to have them take from like the communal spell dictionary that players can get too. I think that would be a better option, because, you know, then I'm not creating a spell that you could never use, right? Like, you'll be able to research and use those same spells. All right, so I believe I need 2 bits of AI. I'm gonna need like a flying chase AI. And I'm going to need the projectiles. So let's do the flying chase AI first. And I think I made that from butterflies. Or not, yeah, butterflies. The butterfly chase. Another, like when they chase another butterfly. I kind of gutted and modified that. Oh yeah, what did you think of the rock, paper, scissors style elemental stuff? That's not gonna work with how I have the elementals, like a rock, paper, like a 3-way kind of ring. I was thinking about it. The elements that I chose, unless I like copy Pokemon or something, the feedback that I was getting, what little I did get, everyone has a different opinion on what should be strong against what, right? So I went with a simpler thing to where, like, it's just the two elements are going to be in opposition of each other, right? So take the fire and the water. Fire attacks are going to do more damage to the water. Water attacks are going to do more damage to the fire. And it's going to be kind of like that, right? So like the wind and earth, right? Wind and earth are going to be opposites. Arcane and nature are going to be opposites. Lightning and frost, I made those opposites. You know, just it's easier to do that. So that's really what it is. I did a ring at first, and it's like, well, fire to water, right? Well, and then water can, you know, and then it's like, well, hold on, because electricity can be strong against water as well. Right, so what do I do in that kind of situation? It's like I you know, the system's not robust enough to be like, oh well, this guy is weak against 3 things, right? And then if I do something like that, then, and something like arcane has like 2 weaknesses and that's it, well, I just made Arcane more overpowered than everything, and those min-maxers are going to want to use that one element out of the 8 that I spent all that time to make, right? And then the AI tasks, right? It's like, oh, well, as a lightning, right? You're going to want to attack water. You're going to want to attack, you know, a fire's going to want to attack water. What does water do, right? Run away. They're just going to get slaughtered, right? The way they fight, it's kind of a fair fight. I'm going to put in a little RNG. That way, it's not like whoever hits first with knockback. It's going to be a little more randomized, but not enough to where it's just like an overwhelming victory. Unless they roll really, really, really well. RNG, because it's true RNG, it can be kind of ridiculous. Like you can get a critical hit like 50 times in a row, right? If you're doing a 50-50. So I'll have to tweak that a little bit. All right, Sentry. So I'm going to need Flying Chase. I believe I have. Yep, I have an AI task already. All right, so let's save and quit because I'm going to make some files here. Where are my AI tasks? It's system, creatures, here we go. So this is not going to be unique. I'll put this in the general task here. You know what? I'm just going to add a new class file. This is going to be called AI task flying. Should I say seek? I should probably say flying seek entity, because it's similar to the seek entity, but it's the flying version of it. Or better yet, I could do AI task seek entity while flying. There we go. Perfect. That's what it's going to be called. We need to change this to a public. Paste that in. We're going to scroll up to the top. I want to copy this out. This is going to be the new name. Boom, boom, ba-bum, bum. There we go. I need to fix a couple of things, probably. Yeah, we got to import here. We need the Vintage Story API data structures. I think that's it. This is kind of a watered down, just like traverse path while in the air. And let's go ahead and register this AI task so we can call it. There's going to be AI task registry dot register dot name comma type of paste. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, all right. So that's all we have to do there. Let's bring in, let's just go ahead and bring in the projectile. Oh yeah, also feel free to let me know if I'm ever being annoying or just rambling too much or anything. I can end up typing a lot for things I'm interested and passionate. Trust me, I'm the same way. Like, you see some of the essays that I put out, right? Like, I'm like, hey everyone, I need your opinion on something, right? And it's like, yeah, this is what it is. This is tier 2. This is tier 3. List it all out. I mean, people normally don't reply to that when I ask for feedback, but I can be a typer too. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. It's nice to get, because I'm really close to the project, right? And I have to, any feedback, I have to think like, how am I going to make this work, right? You know, people are like, oh, you should make something like Stargate. How? Right? We got to keep in mind this game is like Minecraft. It's a block-based game, not really like a minuscule voxel-based game. Like, how am I going to dissect a block into a slope and then, you know what I mean? It's like, it should be a unicorn that runs on rainbows. Like, I don't have the time for that. And I don't know how to do that, right? Like, how do you do the shader for that? Please, if you can make it, I'll think about putting it in. And also, another thing too is that I have an idea on like what the systems are that I want to put in, right? It's like the elemental attunement. Like once that's in, that's going to change how, the weight of like, the different elements, right? Fireball suddenly just became either really good or weaker depending on what you are attacking. As if you really want that feedback, right? Yeah. I don't want no feedback. How you doing, Bernardo? As if you really want that. Let me tell you, some of the feedback's been good. I mean, that's how we have the future of soul magic and lunar magic. The feedback really changed the shape of things, because I'm like, yeah, that's what I could do, right? Totally could do that. It'd be so much fun. I'm pretty good, thanks to you. I'm doing pretty good, too. I didn't even open my drink yet. Livewire. I realized when I was going to the fridge, I have, like, conditioned myself to want to stream. Because I'll get my favorite drinks, and I only drink my favorite drinks when it's stream time. Because if I drink them any other time, when I go to stream, I won't have them, right? So it's like I get a treat every time I stream. Oh, man. That is good. Damn, that's good. All right. We are also going to make an AI task. I will call it shoot magic projectile. I think that's what I'm going to call it. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do my signature RM. Yeah, I forgot to do the RM here. I had someone ask me, they're like, why do you put RM, at the end of all your methods? And I had to explain to them that I'm actually doing it for a reason. There are a lot of times people will send me like error reports, and it'll be like, entity agent is broken, right? Or it's someone else's mod doing something, or anything like that. And if I don't see that RM tag, I know that it's not my problem. It's not my mod that's having the issue. So that's why. Is this stuff on the official Vintage Story Discord? There is an official Vintage Story Discord. I'm migrating off of that. I can't post anything. I can't like tag anything. So I'm using my personal one now more than the other. I forgot that it's 2:30 a.m. Oh, you have to work tomorrow? All right. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. That's what she said. But, oh, wow. That was good, Moobot. Ooh, what do you think of that one, Bernardo? I think Moobot just had a slam dunk. Yeah, that one was on point. Man, Nanotech missed it. Because he's like, I don't get the Moobot. That's what Moobot does for us right there. All right, let's make another class file. I'm gonna call it this. I'll just keep that as internal. Now I need to get my throw. I believe it's gonna be this. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of red here. All right, paste that in and paste that. We will delete that. I'm gonna save. We have to import data structure. Oh, actually, should execute. Untick for ability duration. Stop all AI for unstable explosion. That's right. I had to make sure that this thing wasn't shooting you while it was trying to detonate. I will actually keep that. I think this is a Boolean in itself, right? Yeah, it is a bool. I'm going to just rip it right out for now, but I will... Oh, I was gonna work on the fear debuff too. Oh, memories. Memories. All right, continue execution. If this entity isn't unstable, then it's gonna play sounds. Okay, and then entity throne base. I remember all this other stuff now. Applies the fear debuff. I'm going to disable that. So this is going to be where I create the projectile. I would have to look at my spell to do that. Let's register this this new AI task, and then we can hop back in the world and kind of sort out the JSON aspect of it. Oh, there it is. Oh, I already got it. That's right. That's the first thing I did. Now, is there anything else that I need? For now, I don't think so. I don't want to give these things the ability to break down doors or anything yet. Following the player, I don't really need that. Following owner, I already brought that over. I don't need the new idols or anything else. I think that's it. Disable and comment out, yeah. The motto of this channel. Hey, let me tell you, when you got something that, like, works already and you just need to, like, change one or two things, you'll be happy that you just commented out instead of completely deleted it. Let's see. In 1 hour and 40 minutes, I'm going to have to take a quick 5-minute break to check the slow cooker. I am slow cooking a chicken and sausage Cajun meal. We will say. It's a meal. Let's go back into the projectile. So for now, I have to... Let me think about this. I need to throw a particular projectile. I probably should have a string in here. Yeah, I think I need a string. I'm going to disable this whole apply fear debuff as well. I don't need that in yet. These elemental creatures will not deploy fear, but I want to just comment it out because I will be deploying fear after we're done with the elemental creatures and I have the mod playable. In the darkness, the soul side, I want tendrils and taint and stuff in the mod. So those tendrils, I want them to apply fear to players. Because it's, you know, that's like the void given physical form, right? Like all the monsters that I'm kind of creating, right? It's not just whispers and things looking at you anymore. I want to attach like weird, you know, like scary things. As scary as, you know, a block game can be. And I think one of the abilities, it's not only going to be fear, but it's going to be hold as well. So it's going to root you in place. My goodness. It's a monster. You know, the way I see it, right? It's my mod, and this is the mod I want to play. I already know people are going to be up in arms when they see the creeper that I created for the mod. What the hell? I think myself I'm invulnerable to that. Right, Bernardo? I can withstand anything, for I am the all-powerful. Exactly. It's your babe vision, run with it. Yeah, right? Hey, Juno, how's it going? I was talking to someone about that today because I was showing them. I'm like, yeah, I got this. Oh, and I got this. It's a creeper. Like, people are gonna come at me because I'm like, unlike the other mod for like the unstable, it's like you could disable the explosion and parts. Nope, not gonna be. You could disable the creature altogether. I'll still give people that, but you're not going to be disabling, part of the explosion. I was nice enough to make it not affect claimed land. If you don't claim your shit and it blows up, that may be on you, right? You gotta look around. The world's not safe anymore. Good, you. Thank you for the stream. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'm pretty darn good. I'm a little tired because I am... Oh, okay, I'm not missing anything. I started my workday at 3 a.m., so I am a little tired, but I feel good, right? I got my soda. I still got like an hour and a half to stream. Life's pretty good, and I'm not gonna stream tonight because I'm gonna work with Verlia and Feverstone, and she has these wyverns and a dragon. The models look so cool. I'm telling you, I'm going to have elemental dragons in this magic mod. It's happening. But I'm going to program the aspect of the wyverns and the dragons and like a screen share so she can see how I do it, but I'm gonna give them like they're gonna have a dual brain, so they're gonna have a ground form and they're gonna be able to fly. And that flying I want to translate over to a mounting system, so I want you to be able to tame dragons and mount on them and fly around. So that's gonna be what I'm doing tonight. Oh, hells yeah. Yeah, Juno, they look so awesome. Like, I was looking at those, I'm like, we can have those in the game! What? They look so cool! It's so cool, so cool. Alright, I need to disable all this. I need to look at one of my projectiles here, one of my spells. So let's close the enums. Spells, basic, tier 0. Let's just look at something easy, Firebally. So this is how I am shooting my projectile. So I need to... Actually, I do need to get rid of, like, most of this. All of that. Basically, like, everything in there I gotta get rid of. And I believe what I'm going to want to do is start from the top here. I'm not going to consume mana. There doesn't need to be a throwing animation, but I think the rest of it I'm going to need to some degree. So for damage, I'm just going to put in some statics here. So I'll just say 2F, so it'll do 2 damage. This part, I don't care about. I don't need iPlayer in particular. I do need to play a world sound, though, so I can say this.entity.world. Let's get rid of iPlayer. Again, it's going to be this.entity.world, get entity type. This is going to be my projectile. So this is where I'm going to have to keep in mind how this is going to be kind of dynamic. Because I want to be able to say, like, fire as a keyword, and it will shoot a fireball, right? I want to be able to put in the damage. If I could, the size would be a nice addition. Let's do normal. I'll default it to fire for now. I will default it to fire. I'm gonna copy all of this. Kind of want to undo most of what I did here. I probably should have done something like this. That way I can see the old code and then just like cut it out as I go. For instance, instead of player, it should be this dot entity. By player needs to be null. And it doesn't have to be so loud. I'm gonna cut the volume in half. So a lot of these things, when it's asking for the world, I can actually pull world from the entity itself. See, like fired by, it's going to be the entity, so I want to put that tag on. Projectile stack, I believe this could just be a null stack. Because I don't have a slot, so this is going to be the interesting thing, like how to do some of this stuff. What I can say is we will say new item stack dot, and or a new item stack here, and I believe I could do get empty clone creates a full copy of the item stack. No, that's not it. Maybe it's just this. Because I just need like an empty just item stack. Element, I don't think I need this right now, but I will have to come back to it. So aiming and pitch and the rotation, I don't need those things. I think I can prune those out. Because I'm dealing with shaders, so I don't need to worry about, like, passing that kind of stuff over. Although, you know what? I might as well take a snapshot to see what the entity's information is there. So for the position, I will get the eye level. I will also take a snapshot of the sentry's sided pitch and yaw. I will set the behind copy and use their eye height. I may have to modify this a little bit because I kind of go a little further down for spells because I want it to come like it's coming out of the tip of your staff, which is a little lower than where your eyes would be. Alright, we gotta pop in the world, and then I need to spawn this in the world. Which means all of this is now obsolete. Unless I screwed up, and then I gotta look at it as a reference. Alright, so we have nothing red anymore. Yay! Let's build, make sure it's successful, hop in the game, and then we can work on the JSON. We will work on having them chase us first, having the sentries actually, like, chase us down. And I'll put the same kind of thing. If you do not have magic unlocked, these sentries will not chase you down unless you attack them first. If you attack them and they have a revenge target, yes, they will start shooting you, they will start chasing you. Take that. Take that. Alright, let's... Yes. The sentries. I wonder what these guys are doing. Looks like they're all just kind of standing around. Man, where were they? Like, I wish they would have done this before when I was trying to take screenshots of them. Yeah. I think all of these are dead-brained, just because I think they use the old drone class file that was pruned out, but I don't think it deleted the entities because they still had, like, I think Entity Agent to fall back on. But they're kind of dead-brained right now. Which is good. Alright, let's get a sentry. Sentry! You know what? I've been spawning a lot of fire sentries. Let's go with arcane. There we go. So this thing right now has idle and wander. So let's hop into... We'll close fire volley. Sentry! Why don't I... Yeah, look at all this stuff, huh? So this is going to be called Aggro 1. I want it to use this AI task. Right there. The priority is going to be pretty high. I want them to run towards you when they see you. I don't have any sounds for the elementals yet. It must have direct line of sight to you, right? It must be able to see you. So they're not going to sniff you through the walls. The seek range of 30, I think, is good because they can fly pretty high in the sky. And of course, that movement speed. That movement speed's good. I may end up making that a little slower. So let's see what they do. Reload. So they should be pulling from the new AI task. Either that or we're going to see a bunch of errors come in here that I got something parsed out wrong. No errors. It's still flying. GM1. Yep, there it goes. I noticed I forgot to do the animation, so let me... You just see him turn around like, I can see you. I'm coming, sir. Alright, so this should just be walk. I will increase the speed of the animation as well by a lot. Let's reload. And let me put back on showing debug information. I had turned it off to send, to get my screenshots so I could, send the status of things. And I did not turn it back on today. And I would like to see what AI tasks they are running. I fixed the animation on the drones as well. Alright, so there we go. It's seeking while flying. It's actually kind of slow, right? So it's going to go through its wander, and it's going to seek you. If I hit it... Yeah, see, so it does sit idle for quite a bit. It's a little lazy. Let's see if we can't fix that. Oh, this is the animation too for the elemental drones. So like as it goes through, they're going to now bring up their hands in their body and then smash down. So that's the new and improved. Actually, if I wanted to go a step further, I probably could have it to where their whole body goes down as well, almost like a body slam. But yeah, we'll clean that up later too. I just wanted something better than like the pushing they were doing. All right, let's add some stuff to the AI task here. So what you have to do with stuff like this is you need, for instance, this is going to be a couple different aggros. I'm going to have an aggro 1, 2, and 3. And they're all going to do something different, right? So this is going to be within 20 blocks, and this is going to be within a 10-block range. So the closer it gets to you, the more it's going to want to stick to you. We can also increase the speed as well, because I think they were going a little too slow. Right now, I'm just going to have them target the player. Yeah, that should be good. save, fireball it in. And actually, for one of these, I think this top one, we're going to copy that. We're going to say on hit, aggro 1. And I'm going to, yeah, you see it like bouncing into me now? It's like pushing me around. It's pushing. So I will put this here. So when it's in the aggressive on damage emotional state, I want it to prioritize flying into you. I don't want it to really have a chance to snap into being idle. So as you see, like, he's bouncing into me, and actually because he has no gravity, my collision box does bounce him back, right? So he's like kind of ping-ponging into me a little bit. I wonder if changing his density would change that. There you go. So it's kind of looking around, wandering. All right, it sees me. Boop. And it sees me again. I kind of like how it drifts, right? Like, it could drift past you. So it like comes in, it's like on guard. And this would, of course, give you the time to actually physically attack this thing. Now it's aggressive on damage. Look at it, right back in. Right back into it again. This thing wants to eat my biscuits. Just wait until I make you one of my minions. When I summon your ass to protect me. You'll be ruining this day. Which, I do want to make them familiars. I think it'd be cool to have, like, an elemental thing. It reminds me of, like, EverQuest, right? Like, the magician's elementals, like the water elemental. So freaking cool. You know, the WoW, Warlock, Voidwalker. Okay, so there's that. I think the aggro's doing pretty well. Was there anything else I needed to do? Oh yeah, I want to change the creature's density to see if there's less bounce. I'm curious about it. So let's pull up the class file. Creature. And this is the Sentry. Yeah, because I have like a material density. Oh, that's whether the entity floats on liquids or not, and how strongly items get pushed by water. Water has a density of 1,000. A density below 1,000 means the entity floats on top of the water if it has a physics simulation behavior attached to it. Interesting. I don't think... What if I set this to 900, just underneath? I don't want these things, the flying creatures, to break surface tension and be able to, like, sink and submerge. If I add water creatures, I want them to be, like, living in the water. I don't want these things to, like... I have it in my head that they're shooting you, right? Because they're already going to be shooting you with magic projectiles. Right? But I want you to question if you should just face your fears or go deeper in the ocean. You know what I mean? Like, what is lurking for you down there? Holy crap, it pushed me. Well, yeah. Actually, it still has, like, just as much bounce, I think. What if I do something like this? I'm curious. I know it's not gonna do... Oh, you know what? I'm not sure if I could just do a reload. I'm not sure if I could just do a reload on this. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. All right, I'm gonna put it back to where I had it. I do want them to be lighter. But I could, the controlled physics, I think there is something in here. If I put the air drag factor higher, I think that would stop how floaty it is. But honestly, I'm not sure if I want to stop it. I do like the fact that they're a little more slower. Because they're going to be shooting you, right? Like, they... It would be unfair to make them really fast and, like, precise and to shoot you. That'd be a little unfair, I think. See, I don't think that really did much. Yeah, it's not really. You know, it did kind of stop. Nah, never mind. It looks like if it gets a lot of speed and hits your box right, it does bounce kind of far. There's probably something else in here that I can override. I'm not gonna deal with it now. I'm just kind of learning, right? Like, what can I do? But I think it would be in the controlled physics. Oh, wait, the controlled physics, I only changed the air drag for the server, not the client, so I would have seen them bounce. Hold on. I'm going to make it like 2.5 on each. And we're going to reload. I just want to see if this actually has an impact with how my flying creatures are. Let's see, how much time do I have on my timer? 1 hour, 15 minutes. That's the same amount of bounce. All right, so good. It doesn't have an impact. All right, now I know. So we'll fireball that. So I think that's definitely good. Nah. So again, right, gives you opportunities to try to hit, which also means when it's closer, I'm gonna pull like the Minecraft skeleton. I will increase the rate of its shooting when it's closer, right? So you could probably time things, hit it, right? This is how I made my unstable, right? Like everything has its own kind of like attack pattern. So once you learn the AI's attack pattern, my creatures, I don't think I can kill them as a clockmaker with flint spears, multiple creatures. So I don't think it's too bad. I don't think it's too bad. Oh, we do have to test this. When they're in water, there's a problem with flying creatures. We'll test it in a bit. We'll test it in a bit. But we'll come back to that. Let's add the projectile, the shooting. The shoe skin. I do have that as well. So I'm going to copy that AI task that I already made over here, and we are going to plop it down. I also have to think what kind of personalities I want these creatures to have. Things like unstable will blink. Like some of the skeletons and the spiders like sleep during the day. I think it would be neat to have the Ravagers like randomly like sleep. You know, or go into like a state of hiding. I really want to make a mimic is what it is. I want to make a mimic monster that looks like a resource, like a beehive or, you know, something like that. And then when you get close, I want it to shapeshift into the mimic monster and try to eat your biscuits. Imagine a chess. And you're like, oh, score! And then that thing opens up and starts attacking you when you get within like 2 blocks of it. Or better yet, I could have it to where you could right-click on it. You try to open it. I'm a dick. I know. I think things like that would be fun, right? Like, we need stuff like that in this game. You come up to it and it's just gonna bite your hand. Alright. So this is going to be an ability. It's going to be shoot magical spell. There we go. So the priority is going to definitely be high on this, because I wanted to do this no matter what. I do have it peeled off on like a secondary brain, we'll say. So it will be able to do everything else while it's shooting at you. Thrown object by type. This is going to have to change. So, ooh. Thrown object. I don't think I'm using thrown object. Yeah, I'm not using thrown object. I'm going to comment that right out. And we will also get rid of it here. Damage done by type. You know what? 1 point of damage is going to be a little too much. I'm going to make it do like a minimal amount while we're testing. Stop all AI. We're going to turn that off as well. And velocity percent. I need that. Cancel on hurt. Minimum cooldown. Seek range 28. All right. So I think, you know what? Let's make that 20. So let's see if this is going to be happy. It may not be, because I thrown object. I removed thrown object. You know what? It's fine. We're gonna save. I need to just restart the game. There we go. Success. Start the game. Man, a bunch of people thumbs up something I said. Cool. My phone's buzzing every once in a while. Man, that food I'm cooking smells good. It's like wafting in. Mm. Oh shit! Oh! It's like shooting a bunch of fireballs. And do you see they're all coming from a certain angle here? Well, the good news is it's shooting fireballs. The bad news is it thinks that, first of all, it's shooting a lot of fireballs. It's shooting a lot of fireballs. We don't have that many fireballs. Freaking crazy. All right, so we're getting there. We're getting there. Let's pull up the projectile here. So this is why I preserved the old code. So let's pop this out and take a good look how I'm doing this. So entity type. So I'm getting a head position. The velocity is actually different. I'm normalizing it and then multiplying it based on a velocity percent. I am not doing that here. I'm getting, where is it? Okay, so right in this area, right? I'm coming up with a random pitch and yaw. I probably should have read that a little better. Hold on, hold my beer. That is not what I wanted. The position. I think I want my position to be in a head. I want like in a head position here. So let's get rid of this. Let's also get rid of that. You know what? Let's get rid of velocity too. Let's just start fresh. There we go. I think I accidentally hit page down. Right, so we're gonna start with the head velocity. I also want a snapshot of positional data, which is it's all gonna be like where I put its eye, which is going to be the focal point where I want the projectile to come from. Because you won't see the eye, but I will. I believe actually I want all of these here. I think I want all of this, except for this. Yeah, this stuff, I don't think I'm actually gonna use that, so we'll close that up. Now I do need to get rid of this offset, right? Because everything else is using just the local position, the eye position. And setting the velocity, setting the server, head position. I'm glad you're listening, Bernardo. Someone out there is listening to me ramble. I'm glad it's you. All right, let's see here. Fireball that in. Oh shit! Now it's shooting me. But it's shooting like so many fireballs. It's a chain of fireballs. Can we just shoot one, please? Why the hell are we shooting so many? Oh. I think this needs to yeah, I think I need to readjust here for a moment. I think what I need to do is so what I think is happening is it's starting the action and then it's never turning it off for the length that it should be casting, right? Like running this logic. It is shooting each time it's redoing it. So in here, right at the end, we'll say it did throw. It did throw a projectile at us. We got one. Yeah! There we go. There, okay, that's better. Let's make this 600 and let's make this 500. I think the speed's actually a good speed, so 0.25 for the velocity percent is, I think that's muy bien. I think the animation speed will need to be faster. I think a 2.0 is probably what I'm gonna want. Maybe. Maybe. What's my it's 1.5 here. Maybe it should be a 1.5 for this. I don't want it to be too fast. When it's aggroed on you, though, I probably should make this look pretty fast. 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, and 2.5. Okay, let's see if I get this right. A, head position. B, start the action. C, shooting. Yes. Actually, wow. Good job, Bernardo. You get a gold star. You get to pick out your sticker, Bernardo. Yeah. I mean, that's all like any of this programming is. It's just you are stringing together what you want your next logical step to be. Yeah, it's kind of like with networking stuff, right? Like when you start to do layer 3 routing, right? It's like, well, what's your next hop, right? Just take a hop at a time. Oh, son of a bitch. So it looks like the animation, it's constantly doing the attack animation. Oop, there it is. Duh! I know exactly why. File, open. I had to fix this in the other one too. File, new, file, open. Let's pull up the sentry. Really easy fix. For attack. That's what we want. Ease out. And close. File, save. Oop, there it is. There, that fixed that. Oh, there we go. So the eye position is a little high, which is fine. Now, to fix that, all I have to do is come into the sentry, and it is right here. Eye height, obviously 1.0 is not good. Probably 1.7, we'll try that. See, now a lot of this stuff is going to be like dialing it in. I need to add more to this playlist. I just haven't had the time. We'll listen to this for a bit, and then I'll hop to another playlist. Whoa! You're eating my biscuits! Shoot again. I think that's not bad. I think maybe it does need to be a little lower. We're talking like maybe a 6.5 here. Because I want it's close. It is better. It is better. And I think maybe what I should do is give them upward motion as well when they're too close to the ground. That way they want to stay airborne and they swoop. They don't just like show up on the ground and are like, all right, you know, like I'm ground level with you now. It's a flying creature, right? You would think that it would need to... All right, shoot again. You know what? That's pretty damn good. That's not bad. It's pretty good music for this, huh? Yeah, I think I'm going to give them upward motion if they are close to the ground. And I think I'm doing that with my unstables as well, but I'm not going to have it be as, you know, actually I think the unstables were on point with that. I think they did a pretty good job. Yeah, so let's put this in. So I'm gonna have to rename this, and we will add these methods as well. So say is creature below air. Find block under entity, and I'm looking for the ID of 1. You can tell that I pulled this out of my machine mod. Is machine. All right, so let's, you know what? We're gonna have to save and quit because I just added, what, 3 methods? No, 2 methods. So we gotta rebuild or else it's about to be really unhappy. All right, and then after we do this, then we're going to create another variable for the element. That way I can put in specifically what element I want this thing to shoot, and it will shoot that element. Right, so this should be shooting an arcane blast at us to do arcane damage. See, when it's on the ground like that, right, it's going to come in, and now it bounces. Right? So it's not like dragging across the ground. It still feels like it's in the air. There we go. We're gonna play that one more time here. I feel like it's getting the creative juices flowing here. Creativity. All right, I'm gonna have to create a new private variable, so it's gonna be a private string. Ugh. You know what? Yes, private string. I'll say element type. Down here, I'm going to say this dot element type equals task config. What keyword do I want to give this? Probably just element type. I'll do it lowercase. Element type dot as string, and I will put in a default here, so it will be fire. I'll make fire the default. And now I can go a little further down in this section. This section here, when I just put in that static fire, I can get rid of this again. We can do a plus, and then we can pop in the element type to swap out. We also need to now, let's scroll up. Hop into here. So for the sentry, let's go down to the AI task. So we're going to shoot the magical spell. We need to define this. I will put it right with damage here. You know, I'll do it right before damage. So we're going to put in elemental type, and now what I'm going to return is going to be, I think it's just element. Yeah, it's just gonna be the element. Oh, whoops. I forgot to... Damn it! I think this is... Oh, this isn't how... Hold on. This. Freaking JSON. There we go. That's what I want to put in. So I want to take whatever the element of the monster is and then just push that element string into here. Which means if I make a ghost and a blood variant of these golems, then I want... Oh, you know what? Let's just shut down. Because I created a variable outside of a method. So we need to rebuild and restart. Man, all this time it's been playing this, like, you know, boss music, and we haven't been really attacked at all. I will not play it a third time. So we should be seeing arcane volleys, that or a crash. One or the other. Hey, we got the crash! Object reference is not set to an instance of the object. For what? For what? You know what? For now, why don't I just put in fire? Maybe it doesn't like element in that sense. Oh wait, I shouldn't just... Yeah. Let's just close that out. Oop. I may have to do something a little different. All right. Let's pull up this. I'm gonna start saving these to my main streaming playlist. There we go. We'll build it out one way or another. I like this one. How much time do I have on my timer? I have 50 minutes. 50 minutes. Hey, looks like that did it. So it's still shooting fireballs, which means let's go back into here. What if I change it out to arcane? Wait, let's reload. Duh. Because it's the JSON. So will it shoot out the arcane volley? All right, buddy. Yay, look at that. Arcane me, baby. So in here, I could do element type by type. Paste this in, and I will say, I think I have to separate each thing out, right? So this would be like fire. You know what? I'm doing this with the drone right here. This right here. Magic damage type. I'm calling it there. You know what? Magic damage type or element type. We're gonna call it magic damage type. It probably should be the same because it's the same kind of thing. It's shooting an elemental magic like spell, pretty much. Yeah, let's add this to the playlist too. Save. My streaming profile, thank you. Right, which also means I need to go back in. Where is it? Right, and here's set of element type. I need to change that. Anywhere where it says element type, let's change it to magic damage type. Which also means, again, I just changed a variable outside of a method. Let's shut down the game. It's super upset. How could I? A monster. And I'm going to see how I'm parsing this out. I think it is going to be different. AI task, melee attack. Yeah, I'm just parsing it out like as a string with no default value. And then I'm running it through an enum parser. That's what I'm doing. And the default value is null. So yeah, that my stuff should work. All right, save. Let's make sure we build. Succeed. And while we hop in, let's get a quick drink. Oh man. So good. How much time remains on my timer? 46. Ooh, 46 minutes, huh? Whoa. So I guess it works. Damn it. I need to change those particles. I never did that. I wanted a particle trail. Whee. All right. So what if... There we go. It forgot about its hostility towards me. So let's test with water, fire, lightning. Sure. Let's make it daytime. All right. Lightning attack. Good. What about you? Water attack. All right. What about you, fire guy? Fired guy. Oh, yeah. There's the classic fireball. Oh, they can hit each other, too. Look, look. they're trying to be upset with each other. But they can't target each other. They can only target a player. So they're an angry swarm. That's amazing. That's amazing. So maybe I should come up with a secondary shot. Yeah, they're doing a cute dance. It's so great. Look at all that hostility. There we go. Okay, so they're not in a mean aggro state now. Oh, looks like that one's in aggressive. Look at him. He's like, hey. So now this is going to be an interesting thing. Let's clean this up a little. Now, what if I create another one of these for like another AI task? We're going to put it in slot 2 because that's the retaliation, the aggro brain. And I have it to where, again, it's only going to be tied to on-aggressive damage. I'm wondering if I have to put in like everything that it's gonna, want to attack, or, you know what I mean? Like, I just want you to retaliate, Damn it. What? So, there we go. There we go. So it's aggressive now. Look at them go! They're shooting. I think that the lightning guy may have shot him. No. I'm a little woozy. There we go. Come on, bro. They're just bumping into each other. It's like the two guys coming up and they're just banging chests, right? They're like, "Come on, bro, throw the first punch." Oh man, what if I just put in for the retaliation? I think wild cards do work. Maybe I just need to put in a wild card. Like whatever it is, attack it that attacked you. Oh wait, let's did I reload? Because this was Jason. I don't know if I did a reload. I may have just saved it and then just went in and had them like try and hit each other. Egg on my face, I guess. You know, I like this song too. Let's add it to the list. Wait, I missed a couple. So we're gonna save this to the streaming playlist. What about you? Yeah, I like this one too, so we're gonna save that one. Streaming! I hate this. I hate everything about that. Alright. Oh. Was that at me? Hold on. Okay, good. Damn it. Come on, what if you hit each other? I hate that song. Okay, good. They all just hit each other. They still hate me. Oh my! Eh. I hate this song so much. There's like a weird whoop in this one. Almost sounds like a cat's like throwing up. Wait a minute, that may actually be my cat throwing up. Oh, right, Bingley. Dry heaving. Are you eating tape again? Oh, God, cat. It's like squatting and looking at me. Tongue's out a little bit. You gotta throw up, buddy. You can throw up. I'll clean it up. Bingley Wingley. Stop eating tape, Bingley, and you won't have a problem. So I don't like the fact that it's trying to we're gonna do a couple things here. I'm gonna increase the priority here. We're gonna drop it back into slot 1. And I'm gonna have the wild card attack anyone again. We're gonna reload. I wonder if there's more drag when they change velocity, if it upset that like dancing pattern they end up getting stuck in. I mean, it very well could. I need to figure out. It's gonna be in the physics. Where's my... Oh, there the admin thing. So far away. There we go. Num. Maxed out. Come on. Come on, water. See, it's like I can't tell. Okay, he's shooting at me and at him. Did you see that, right? He's shooting at him. They're like shooting each other, then they're still trying to shoot me. Ah!
That's just wrong.
I think just darted out. He must be fine. Must be stalking a leaf outside. We have big windows over here, and my cat will like sit at the window, and like when a leaf blows by, I'll hear like thunk, like he like rams his head into it, like trying to attack like whatever's outside. We have these like bunnies in our yard too. He goes crazy. Like I could tell where they are because he'll like run, dart, and like stalk, or he'll run to that window or the window over there. Like, what are you doing, Bigwing? Just let the bunnies be. His instinct to kill is troubling. It's a bad egg. So I think, what if I do this, and just set that to be the you know what? I don't think I can. I don't think I could set this to be a wild card. I think this needs to be specifically player. I think I need to. I don't think I need to do anything. Here, let me add this to my playlist. Streaming. What was this one? I hate it. Kind of cooling on this one. That water guy is gonna make a mistake. Oh, there he goes. One shot, he was weakened. I don't like this one either. Let's go into a real world. Vice's Kingdom world. I like this one. We're saving this one. Save. He's a Luigi's Mansion one. All right, see, so that guy was able to get out of water, but that's one of the ground guys. So that's nice that when they go in water. Wander. There you go, buddy. Just like the world's staring at you right now. No pressure. All right, let's This is gonna be rough, but yeah. See, if they are in water, they're gonna want to get pushed right out. Same thing with the land too. So GM1. See, so it's only gonna bounce on top of the water. It's not gonna want to submerge itself. I know, chill out, dude. How are you so strong? It's almost like I made this AI. Okay. Yeah. Ah, stop it! Alright, so good. Did you just kill me? I created you! Bastard. Man, if I had my resist fire spell, this guy would have been doing no damage to me. If I shot him with water, I'd wreck him. Oh, we do have to put in, I don't have magic unlocked. This thing should not have been attacking me. Should not have been attacking me at all. So let's put that in here. Let's pull up the AI task. There we go. So seek while flying and shoot magic projectile. I like this. Save! Alright, so shoot projectile. Oh man, I hate when it does things like this. It's like you try and just drag it to move it and it like merges. Ugh, hate it. Alright, so for I need to look at the attacking task. So that's the projectile. I need my melee hit task. Here we go, melee attack. So on should execute, so this is with a target entity. So it should be right in here. I want to intercept it, and I want to put this in as a stop. So basically, what I'm saying is, first of all, you must see the target to try and shoot a projectile at them. That way, you're not hearing like, you know, outside, you know, just random spells being thrown at you. And then for the direct contact, that's going to have to be the range. So we're going to have to put in the range 2 times. Instead of a double. Actually, range, I think, is a float. Yeah. So we don't have to... We can just remove these casts. Must directly see. That is a method right here. So I'm going to paste that in. Or it's not a method, it's a variable. It's going to default to true, but it's something that I can shut off just in case. Wait, did I add that song? Save. Yes. No. Yeah. Okay, so this should stop the projectiles if it cannot see you, right? And it doesn't have that contact. So if you're not within range, right? And then if you do not have magic unlocked, then that's another thing that will stop it. But if you do have, like, see, while in emotional state, when emotional state is equal to null, I just need to make sure that I have the behavior in here to where if you're aggroed, then it tries to eat your biscuits. I don't think this is where I want to put this. It may be more in here, the continue execute. I'm not really seeing anything about a revenge target. We're gonna give it a try. We're gonna give it a try. I'll move this over. Okay, so the flying seek. We're gonna need a similar thing. You must directly see the entity. Oh, I already put it. I already have it in. Good. Good. I think that, yeah, I think that's fine. Let's shut down. Interesting. Let me just double check down here. Right there. I do not have, I still need to put something in here. Right here. So yeah, tries to seek if player has magic unlocked, right? So if you have magic unlocked, it will want to attack you. As one of the perks in a server, if you do play with my magic mod and you don't learn magic, because not everyone's going to want to, you know, learn magic. Like, not everyone wants to be a magician in the server. Some people just want to be a blacksmith or whatever. I get it. My creatures will not attack you unless you attack them. Well, correction. The rustic Ravager is going to attack everyone evenly. It hates evenly. 27 minutes. And I'm gonna have to take a break. Actually, I think at that point I'm just done with streaming. Yeah, I think yeah, there we go. That works out pretty well. Gotta add some noodles to the food, mix it, and then let it cook some more. And I gotta make some mac and cheese for the little man. Mac and cheese. All right, let's go. I don't think I want to be in this world. We'll go back into creative world. I don't know what this is. I don't think I like it. What was this one? Yeah, let's save this one. I'll let this one play out. Honestly, I think like the music where it's like, you know, oh, it's trying to be like metal. I hate it. Hate it. Okay. Let's save this one. I know I'm gonna like this one. There we go. I hate when like someone tries to sing and put in words and like in my music. I don't want to hear your voice. Let me just listen to the music, please. You have a nice voice, very pretty. I just don't want it, you know, forced on me. I don't know why I summoned 4 of them. Hey, they're attacking each other! Yay, it's doing it! Look at him go! Who's gonna win? I don't know. You know what's funny? Wait a minute. None of them are gonna win. Oh, wait. Ooh, that's... That should not have happened. Because that is an electrical attack. But that electrical attack should have healed it. So they would have just attacked each other forever and healed themselves. You know, I think I'm okay with that. Let me try something. /GM1 or GM2. There. So hold your biscuits. Let me pull out a wand. I want the lightning wand. And I will also pull out the frost wand. Come here. Oh, you are already low on health. Hold on. So if I hit you, you're at 2.65. If I hit you with a lightning volley, that should heal you. And it does not heal you. Oh, I didn't put the weaknesses and resistances on these guys yet. That's why. So if we come over here... Alright, so this guy's got 16 health. If I hit him with ice, it's actually going to do a lot of damage. 13. Alright. So if I hit him with lightning, it should heal him. There we go, and it healed him. I do not have the elemental resistances in yet. I gotta put that in. Let's put it in right now. Put it in right now. Yeah, there's always something more. That's what I get for doing something complex. I only blame myself. Kind of scenario. Yeah, so all of this can go away. And we're gonna copy this. paste it in. This is also going to put the tags on, like when they kill something, you'll be able to look at bodies and see if one of the elementals, like if they were killed by an elemental attack or not. I should probably do this with the Ravagers as well. Yeah, I gotta put this in with the Ravagers as well. And I have to create a new one. This is gonna have to be Rust. And for the weaknesses and resistance and everything, it's just gonna be none across the board. It's not gonna have any. There we go. I can always toggle it back on if someone wants to patch some in. Go for it. Let's go back to this one. Give this a try. Maybe. That's all right. I keep looking at my clock here. I'm like, am I gonna be late? Want to make sure I get these noodles in like ASAP. All right, so if we look at this guy, still doesn't have anything. Oh, you know what? Let's save and quit. Elemental stuff. You can't just do a reload of your world for the stuff to actually apply. You have to restart. So if you're doing it in like a server, you have to restart because it's attaching a behavior. Now, if the behavior is already attached and you already have a patch, then you could just do a world reload quick, and it will just reload the new attributes. But because they didn't even have the behavior attached, yeah, gotta do a restart. We'll see. And it looks like it's still all cattywampus. How about the drone? Let's pull out a water drone. Yeah, see, they don't have anything either, but if I pull this guy out, he will, right? Yep. So fire drone, weaknesses. So what am I missing here? Oh, the behaviors. Ah, geez, duh. Yeah, I'm missing the behavior. This right here is what they need. So let's go into Sentry, Code Behaviors, Ravager, Paste. So they have them, it's just we can't see them. So if we reload, everyone should pop up now. It's a little slow, but you know what? I need more music. I'm about to do a WoW marathon. My ass needs a bunch of music. There we go. Weakness, fire, strength, water. That's what I like to see. What about you? Yep, weakness, frost, strength, lightning. Yeah, buddy. It's working. What about you? Hey, oh, looks good. Wait, let me give you a quick heal. 2.4. Damn you. Oh my god, outside of my range. There we go. 6.4 health. 13. There we go. Oh, that's great. So I should make it to where these elementals don't attack the same element. So they can since they can attack each other, it can end up being a healing loop for them, which will make it significantly harder to like kill them. More than it needs to be. I like a challenge, but I don't like grief. So why don't we see? I gotta expand now. I gotta expand. Let me take a look at the wolf. Let's take a quick look at the wolf. All right, I think I need to put in a I think I know what I need to do. Let's look at melee attack first. So what I have to say is, because I do put in so what do I have available to myself? I have a snapshot of the entity. All right, so in here, let me put in. You know, I can't do it in here. Seek entity. Here we go. Projectile. This is the one I need to put it in. It's going to be the easiest to test. So let's do if. Did I like that last song? Yeah, I did. Save. I kind of like this one too. Save, streaming. All right, Toad's Factory. What do you got for me? So I could say if this dot entity dot code dot path dot contains. And I'll put a couple dashes, right? Or I'll put one dash. I'll put one dash and then this plus this dot magic damage type, right? So if the entity that it's trying to attack has the same damage type as what it wants to shoot, then we are going to return false. That should stop. That should stop the same kind of elementals from attacking each other, because it will just cancel the process. I also want this same kind of thing. I'm gonna want it in the Seeks as well, in the melee attack, if this works. Let's reload. Because I want the elements of the same type to like work together. How much time do I have on my timer? 13 minutes. All right. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. All right, guys. So they are not attacking at all right now. Great. Awesome. Lovely. It worked all right. Oh, wait, entity. Duh, it's target entity. Oh man. I'm a goof. I'm a goof. Of course it would always be false, right? There we go. All right, attack each other. Damn, you guys are like coordinated as hell. There we go. So it did hit, but it looks like he doesn't care. He's aggressive, right? So when you get too close, right, they're still doing their whole, you know, we're upset with each other thing. But they're not shooting anymore. They're not shooting. So this bit of code does work. So let's inject this into the Seek. All right, so let's put it in the melee attack because they can melee attack hit each other. I mean, it's gonna suck for you if they do end up hitting each other because it's a heal, right? So it'll just heal them for whatever the damage amount is. Which for the melee guys, that's like going to be 4 points of healing. That's going to be a pretty substantial heal. You're not going to want them helping each other like that. All right, let's find the Seek stuff too. So right in here. Oh wait, I don't have a damage type. If this entity code path contains, what if I just put in this dot entity? No, I can't do the entity, right? Because it needs to be the element, right? It needs to be the element. I need to expand this a little bit. Unfortunately for the Seek, it's not going to be as easy. I can either make... You know what? It is going to be as easy. It is. I just answered my own question. Where's the other Seek? There we go. So you got the ground Seek right there. And you got the flying Seek. I'm just going to put those together. We're going to scroll to the top. So I'm just going to create this the same variable, right? Magic type. So I'm going to create magic type. Paste and paste. I'm just not going to use magic type for attack, but I will use it as a tag to see what it's trying to attack, right? Like, is it? I just want to see, like, is it a brother, right? is it a family member within your element? Should you not hit your brothers and sisters? The important things. There we go, and that cleared up nicely. So now I can save this. We can go back into the... I'm going to start just sorting these a little bit. There we go. We can go back into the JSON. Where is it? What am I looking for? This right here. All right, so I can copy this, and we could put this in Seek, and all the seeking stuff, right? So in here, I will put it right underneath must directly see target. Must directly see target, directly see target, directly see target. And then we got wander, and then look around, right? So for the elemental drone here, it's going to be a similar thing, right? So we have our melee attack, which already has it. And then right here, this Seek, I will put it, I guess, right here. Seek, another Seek. It's going to try and get out of water. And then wander and look around. Okay, so these things should not be attacking or trying to even, you know, like bump each other anymore. And it should also work with the elementals on the ground and the flying ones as well. It will also work on the Ravagers. The Ravagers I don't have to do anything extra with because in their logic, you know what? I do need to do something with them. Let's scroll down. Here we go. So, oh, you know what? I don't. Because they can only target the player. They don't really have a Seek and Wander. Their explosion is their Seek. And the only thing they can ever target is a player. So even if they get hit by another elemental, they're not going to try and blow that elemental up. They will try to blow you up above all things. So, good. Oh my god, I think with this we're gonna shut down, load it back up. I think these 3 elemental creatures are done. First draft. Now the Sentinel's gonna need some work. I'll probably pull. I gotta come up with like a move set for it. I want it to be like a fun yet challenging summonable mini boss. So we'll see. Blow me up, right, Bernardo? Better you better action roll. You better evade. Did I like these previous songs? What was this one? Yeah, I'll add them. My playlist is a little light anyways. There we go. Oh, build successful, right? So let's hop back in. I would love to have like another dimension in this game, so I can have it to where when you summon the final boss monster I want to make, which I wanted to have mechanics and stuff. I wanted to be fun. I wanted to summon you into a pre-built arena, and the only way out is to kill the Titan. To kill it. Dead. GM won. All right. Well, they are hitting each other. And they're still very mad at me. Oh, I'm gonna die. Hold on. Ah. Are they seeking each other? Oh, yeah, it's the aggro. Okay, interesting. So it seems like that aggro damage is... I don't know. That's definitely... I feel like we're closer. I wonder if it has to do with the aggro mind state. I bet you there's something hard-coded in there. But the important thing is, they're at least not healing each other. So I will count that as a win. That is a win. A win. Yeah, I think we're good. Man, that food is smelling really good. All right, I think we're good. Projectiles are working. I got 3 minutes. I'm gonna pause that music because I will be listening to it again. Let's find someone to raid. Normally, I am more irresponsible with my time. I probably have like another 10 minutes here in me, but I gotta do food stuff. Vintage story. Hey, mischief of mice. Hey, we got some people that I'm following are actually playing Vintage Story. Oh, let's see here. You know what? I really like Mischief of Mice. That guy is super duper chill. I like him. He's starting off his stream. Let's give him the raid. There we go. It should be exclamation raid, exclamation raid. There, and I will copy my own thing. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. We made some pretty darn good progress. All of my entry-level creatures are done. They all have the elemental attribute system on them. They're ready. I do need to go back through and do the drops on them. I need to create a new item. That item is going to be a consumable item, like a core, like an elemental core. That's going to be a more rare drop that will increase your attunement experience to whatever that elemental side is. They need to drop the elemental fragments. But other than that, that's the last thing that needs to get done, and then I can mark them as complete. And then after we do that, I will be going into the spells and recategorizing things, and then bringing the spell discovery system online. And then at that point, it's at least play testable, because most of the stuff is in. All right, thank you everyone for watching. I will talk to you all later. Bye. Bon appetit. Thank you, Bernardo. Have a good one.